Hey everybody, how are you guys doing today? Hopefully doing well. Hey Jades, how are you? Sanch, what's up? I speak, what is going on? Excited to hear about your night last night, I speak. You'll have to give us all the details. Hey Eliana. Emily Rosa, we'll get started on the free list here soon. You can wait to hold your question until after the free list starts. Hey Karen. Welcome back. No, you're good, Emily. No worries on that. Sanch, hope you're doing well. Doing well, but very, very tired this week. I don't know what is going on. Just woke up from a nap a little bit ago. Loner, are you new here? Full moon, maybe. All right, we are going to get started here just another minute or two, and we'll get ready to do the free list. I am not a water sign. I am a fire, air, and earth, rising moon, and sun. I might have some water signs in my chart somewhere, maybe. I don't know offhand. I'll have to look into it. I Speak says, last night was amazing. The wink wink. He actually moved this morning. And, oh, I'm sorry, I Speak. I'm happy to know that you guys left off on a good note, though. When am I going to do the spicy readings? I don't know. I mean, if it's something you guys are missing and you really want me to do, then I'll make sure that I incorporate it into next week. I can definitely do that. Emily says I need that spicy reading as well. Yeah, let me go ahead, and the next time that I stream, I'll make sure that it's that kind of reading for you guys. Or that kind of stream, I'm sorry. I Speak, I can imagine. I'm sure it feels very surreal. Yes, I told you it would not be over. You would still be in communication. Thank you for confirming that. All right, Queen. So go ahead and start the clock whenever you're ready, and then I will start the timer on my end. Just let me know. Sorry, guys, I was on mute. Mary Doll, I feel like this may have been like the initial intention, but I feel like there's some delays here, and they're probably working with someone. Maybe they are talking to a lawyer or something like that, because there's something here about them working with someone else regarding this, but there's some delays. So I feel like that was the original intention, but I feel like there could be something either blocking, stopping, or maybe they've changed their mind. So it doesn't feel like it's 100% in effect. Freedom. We'll meet in Sagittarius. D. Kiss again. Okay. So show me a yes or a no, Spirit, for freedom. Freedom, I am getting a yes for you. You said every day is a new emoji. It's so cute. Oh, I love that. Sometimes I'll ask my boyfriend like what he thinks I should put. Occasionally I'll ask my sister just to kind of get a variety of mix up, but I chose the one for today. All right, so Sanj, will San contact me today? Yes or no? I am getting a no, Sanch. There's a delay here for you as well. Jades, does Aries A still love me? Yes or no? For Jades, please. Those feelings are pretty deep. Yeah, I would say that they do, for sure. I would feel like they're more practical and realistic, so they probably won't act on it, but they are keeping these feelings very private. But yeah, it feels like a yes. Loner says, will K be nice if I text him? Yes or no? I'm getting a no, Loner. This maybe not be the best time. Emily Rosa, let me get yours. I Speak says, we took a selfie. I have it in my phone. I swear, if we had a group chat, I'd send y'all the photo. I feel like, okay, so Patreon members can definitely have access to me and send like instant messages and stuff. But I think you guys can also follow me as well on social media platforms, and you can have access to direct message me. So we could create like some kind of group chat. I was thinking about a Discord at some point. All right, so Emily Rosa, will I get into a relationship with one of the men I'm currently talking to? Yes or no, please? Yes, I am getting a yes. Ace of Cups, Emily Rosa. Just Chantel. You guys, by the way, you don't have to repeat your questions multiple times. We have a folder that we save them in, and we will come back to you once it's your turn. So you can just post it once. So Just Chantel, Paolo spy my post where I mentioned clearly I found out I'm in this lifetime now, the divine feminine. What did he think? So I can pull a card for you. Usually this is a yes or no question, but I can tell you what the card is. Let's see, Paolo. I am getting a 9 of Wands, so this does feel a bit guarded. It feels like he is not ready to communicate or talk about his feelings at this time. Freedom, I got a yes for you on that one. I speak my truth. Spirit, can you please tell me, will JP respond to her messages today? Or to her message? Will JP respond to her message? Yes or no, please, for I Speak. I am getting a yes. I am getting 8 of Wands, which talks about lots of information and messages and phone calls and things like that. So that's also a quick energy. So I feel like you're going to hear from him before the day is done. Will you? Will my next crush reciprocate their feelings? Please show me a yes or a no for will you. A yes or a no. Will their next crush reciprocate their feelings? Okay, so here's what I'm getting. I had a yes and a no come out, but what I'm getting from this is that they are probably going to be very timid, hesitant, nervous up front. Will you? I feel like they're going to be a bit guarded, but I feel like ultimately Ace of Swords victory, there will be mutual feelings here, but I think it's just going to take a while to pull them out of their shell. Kendra. Will I get some money from my Uncle C this month for LA? All right. Kendra wants her answer typed. Kendra. Will Kendra get some money from her Uncle C this month for LA? Show me a yes or a no. Make sure you guys are posting the correct emoji in the chat. All of the directions on how to be added to the free list are in the description. So if you're not getting your question answered, just take a look and see if you're missing something. You're welcome, Mary Doll. I just saw that. I'm not even sure if you're still in here. I'm trying to keep up with the chat. All right, so this is for Rashima. Rashima says, will Lamar and I get back together before the end of the year? Show me a yes or a no for Rashima. I am getting a yes for that one. Emily Rosie, yay. So about 6 minutes left on the clock. If you are new to me today, you have not had a chance to enter the chat, that's okay. Your question will still be answered. However, for those of you who are returning to my channel today, make sure you get your question in. We have about 5.5 minutes left. Flower Girl. Will Taurus and I be able to move our connection forward? Will Taurus and I be able to move our connection forward? Please show me a yes or a no for Flower Girl. I am getting a yes. It looks like a slow movement, Page of Pentacles, but I am getting a yes. You're welcome, I speak. SLS. Hello and welcome to my channel. If you are new here, thanks for following the instruction. So, will it be basic communication if I text at 11 a.m. tomorrow? Let's see, yes or no for SLS's question. Yes or no? I think you'll be... I think it won't be as much as you were hoping, but maybe a little bit more than you expect. That's what it feels like, because you're getting some conflicting answers. So I feel like, yeah, that's what I'm going to go with. But I feel like you will get a response. All right. So I think we have another newbie here. It's Keep Going Pure Soul. Hello and welcome. new sub and light. Thank you for following the instruction. I met my future husband at the place, Dasha and Alina. Oh, you want to know if you've met them. Okay, yes or a no for keep going, please. Show me a yes or a no. I am getting a yes for that one as well. Page of Pentacles. Flower Girl, you're welcome. All right, so about 3 minutes left on the clock. Alexandra, hello and welcome. I will confirm donations in just a second if you donated. Did my ex-F have feelings for me or like me when we were in a relationship? All right, let's see. Were these feelings genuine for Alexandra? Was F's feelings genuine? Yes or no? Yes. The feelings were real. You're welcome. Keep going. Dream Girl, hello. Lots of new ones, newbies today, new subs. You're welcome, Alexandra. Dream Girl says, am I going to get hurt with VK in our next communication? Yes or no for Dream Girl? It feels like you might. Yeah, I am getting a yes card, but this card is Two of Cups, so it talks about like feelings and emotions and a fondness for someone. But yeah, I'm getting a yes. Eliana, will I be hearing from Jay again? Yes or no for Eliana, please? I have a yes. You'll be hearing from Jay again today. Yeah, that's what I'm going to go with. I feel like it's a yes. All right, so the free list is closed, guys. Give me a second. I'll be right back. I'm just going to confirm the donations for Prestige, Kendra, and see if anyone else came through. All right, so it looks like we have Kendra confirmed, which I'm assuming is 2 typed questions. And then after that, we have Prestige for 1 audio confirmed. So, Kendra, whenever you're ready with your questions, let me know and I will get those answered for you. And then we'll get to Prestige after that. Again, the list is open, orders and donations. And if you guys are interested in my price list, you can take a look at the menu in the description. All right, so we are back to do an audio for Prestige. Prestige, I'm not sure if you posted your question or not. If you did not, or if you did, I'm sorry we missed it. And if you did not, go ahead and do that now. Rising Storm, you also are able to post your question. We'll pull channeled messages for you, but it's also going to be like, you know, if you have a question or something, I can incorporate that into the reading. It's completely up to you. So Prestige says, I'm about to go shopping for new club outfits for a night out. How will my night out go? All right, let's take a look here. How will this night out go for prestige? Ooh, I see a man. What? This is weird. I don't know. There's a masculine. Maybe it's just a masculine energy, but I see a masculine energy here. I see caring connections between you and someone else. So I feel like maybe you are going to meet someone while you're out. Maybe they just have a masculine energy. Let's see. There's something here about being disappointed, so I do want to look into that a little bit. So give me a second while I pull some cards to try to figure that out. Because I feel like you're going through a time of like wanting to make self-care a priority. And I feel like you're just kind of like shutting and releasing things of the past right now. And so maybe this is something to do with the way that you're going to approach the situation. I really feel like you're going to meet someone while you're out, meet someone new. I mean, this could be friend material. It feels like a romantic interest because we have happy family here as well. But maybe your heart's just going to be cracked open a little bit more. You'll be a little more vulnerable than you typically anticipate. I see conversation flowing. Hello, Nina. I will confirm that in just a second after I'm done with Prestige's reading. Thank you for donating. Like, I just feel like you're going to be pretty guarded, Prestige. Like, I don't know. Like, it's you're interested in someone. There's someone that you're connecting with here, and you're going to be a little bit more vulnerable. Maybe have a dance or two or something like that. I feel like they're going to strike your fancy, but I do feel like you're going to be a bit guarded. We do have the Broken Heart and Hostilities cards, and then we also have the 10 of Wands. So I feel like this is going to be kind of like have a little bit of a guard up. And this may come after, like you may be more vulnerable that night, but maybe like as time goes on, like the next day when you gain more clarity, things like that, maybe that's when you're going to start to be a bit more guarded. You said, I'm bummed out about a friend canceling my birthday plans last minute. What the hell? So I'm trying to at least do something for my birthday. I'm going to be guarded because I'll be by myself. I see you meeting, like I see you interacting with someone here with the 8 of Wands. Let me pull a couple more cards here just to see. What is this happy family card here for? Okay. It's making sense now because I have the 9 of Wands where like literally the Hostilities card and the 9 of Wands, it's like they're both holding a weapon to block like anybody from coming close to them. So I see like you are feeling a bit distant, maybe even backstabbed or betrayed. The 10 of Wands typically doesn't indicate that. It's the 10 of Swords, but like I'm getting that feeling here. And it's almost like you were, holding hands with like friends and things like that, and they disappointed you, let you down. So I am seeing that a little bit. That could be why the broken heart is here, actually. But yeah, I feel like there is a hesitancy of you moving forward, but it's very clear to me that there is going to be someone that's going to like catch your eye. It feels romantic in nature, but it could be platonic. But it does feel like you're going to kind of gravitate towards someone that night. Let's see, what else? How is this night out going to go for Prestige? How is this night out going to go for Prestige? So I definitely am seeing you like dressed to the nines. Like I feel like you're gonna do your makeup, make sure your hair looks nice. Like I feel like you're really gonna do it up. And like I said, focus on self-care. And I think that you're really gonna be feeling yourself really. Maybe it sucks because like you're gonna go out by yourself, but at the same time it's gonna feel a little bit empowering. With the Eight of Pentacles, it just makes me really feel like you're gonna basically make sure like you feel good and you look good as you can possibly feel. And then we do have the Five of Wands. It's in reverse. And then we have the Seven of Wands coming out. So you're not going to let this get you down, believe it or not. These feelings of like hostility, you're not going to let this ruin your evening out. I think you're going to be pleasantly surprised. Like I think what's going to happen is you're kind of going into it feeling already a little bit upset, a little defeated. So you're thinking like there's no way this night can get worse. And because of that, you're going to be pleasantly surprised. I think that it's going to go a little bit better than you actually expected. But I don't think you're going to walk into this evening holding this grudge. I think you're still going to be upset with this friend, but I don't think you're going to let it get in your way of enjoying yourself and having a good time. I see the Ace of Cups here. I see new love, a new offer of love or expressing emotions. Maybe you bond with someone and feel like you can be vulnerable with them. There's just something here about like some other person when you go out. Yeah, so this is tonight, right, Prestige? This is what's happening tonight. Good. I'm glad that it's resonating for you. Nina, okay. I will confirm that in just a second. Thanks for letting me know. Corin, hello. Our free list is closed, my dear. You're more than welcome to donate. Oh, you know what, Corin? Actually, I just realized I don't think I answered your question the last time that you came in. So yeah, go ahead and ask your question, but just make sure it's in a yes or no format, okay? You're very welcome, Prestige, and I'm happy birthday. Yes, happy birthday. There's just something about going and doing things on our own that makes us feel empowered, because it's like you're like, I don't have to rely on anyone else to have a good time. So I think that you're going to actually be very much happy with yourself too when the night is over, that you kind of got out of maybe a comfort zone or something like that and just went out and celebrated you, right? All right, so Corin, you have a yes or no question. I'm going to answer that really quickly and then move on to my next person on my list. All right, so Corin, does my Gemini person love me? Let's see. Yes or no, please. Does my Gemini person love me? Yes or a no. For Corin, please. Yes or a no. I am getting a yes. I got the sun for you. Congratulations. That's awesome. All right, so next on the list is Rising Storm. Rising Storm, my moderator was in and out of the reading, so I'm trying to scroll back to see if maybe you posted your question and I missed it. Oh, you reposted. Okay, got it. You're welcome, Corin. Absolutely. Okay, so let me confirm Nina and Kendra really quickly. Nina, did you donate on Etsy? Yeah, never mind. I see that now. Okay. So you have one typed and one audio. All right, so Rising Storm says, can I have an update on James' current feelings towards me? Rising Storm, please. They want to know James' current feelings. James' current feelings. James' current feelings for Rising Storm, please. Oh my gosh. Good things. So this is an expansive energy, Rising Storm. James is thinking about the next steps with you, actually. I definitely feel like there's a sexual pull for you. There's a considerable amount of sexual desire and lust as well. But good news for you, foremost, like what they think about the most is more so their feelings for you. But I definitely feel like there is a sexuality here that's going on. I feel like they are thinking about the next steps with you. I think that they feel a bit torn, honestly, at times about like, you know, how much they desire you, like lust-wise, but then also like their feelings, and I feel like it kind of catches them off guard a little bit. I definitely feel like they're thinking about taking things to the next level. They view you as someone who's stunning, confident, you're a head turner. They really feel very taken aback by you. Like I hear like breathtaking. I hear like it almost stuns them a little bit how much they are attracted to you. I feel like they feel you're very warm and inviting as well. And I see with the star that they do have hope for this connection. All right, so let's pull some channeled message cards here for you. So they're saying, I am becoming a better person. I feel you even though we are apart. I don't react when people mention you, so I feel like maybe this is a connection that they feel with you that they don't necessarily want everyone to know about. Almost like maybe they feel like there's some risk associated with pursuing you, or maybe things aren't above board or something like that, but they do care about you. Like, I almost feel like maybe they just don't want people to think they're as into you as they are, which is not cool in my opinion, but that's my opinion. Like, I almost feel like they want to keep it a secret. They are saying that they love you, and they do feel distant to you to some extent because they're wondering how you feel when you guys aren't together or you guys aren't around each other. What's going through your mind? What are you thinking? They do feel like things could be better between you. I think they worry that you guys are on different pages in life. They're trying to understand the connection, though. They're trying to understand why you came into their life and make them feel the way they feel. I am getting spy energy, like they watch your social media intentionally to keep tabs on you. I do have the I'm in a committed relationship card here, so there could be third party stuff going on, but take that if it resonates, only if you know about this. But yeah, that is what I've got for you, Rising Storm. Hopefully that resonated for you on some level. Thank you for your donation. Nina, whenever you're ready, go ahead with your questions and let me know which one is for audio and which one is for typed. Okay, great. I'm glad that it resonated for you. You're welcome. Has anyone seen Nina? All right, you got it. Okay, so typed is love. What's coming towards me in love? Audio is what does spirit want me to know? All right, so let's go ahead and do the audio one since I'm already here, and then we'll switch over to typed. All right, so Spirit, what do you want Nina to know, please? What do you want Nina to know? Nina, are you the same Nina with the hibiscus flowers around the name, or are you a different Nina? What does Spirit want Nina to know, please? What, calling in spirits and guides of Nina. What do you want Nina to know? I didn't think so, but I was just checking. Nina, you look a little bored. You look like things are a little too monotonous, a little too mundane. Kind of like every day is kind of feeling like a little bit of the same, and you're looking for a bit of a change here. Maybe. I think like what really makes you happy is simple pleasures. I see you kind of like looking at what's going to happen for you long term and how your life is going to maybe end up. And I see you really doing some future planning here. And I think that you're looking for like a shakeup. You're looking for something different. But Spirit is saying you are going through a change. We have the Death card. So you like it's almost like the Six of Swords where it's like a necessary rite of passage. Like you are where you're supposed to be. This change is coming. You are going to start feeling like a bit of a breath of fresh air. I see you walking away from things that aren't serving you as well. The Eight of Cups talks about moving forward, but it's for the best. Yeah, looking towards the future. Yep. Spirit guides, what do you want Nina to know? Opposition. Opposition talks about imbalance maybe, or a point of pain or a point of tension for you. This could like indicate you trying to get on top or overcome or defeat this pressure point or imbalance in your life. Spirit guides, what do you want Nina to know, please? What do you want Nina to know? So I do have a union. This is the conjunction card, so it talks about emerging or coming together with someone. So this could maybe if you have someone in mind, this can give you confirmation that that's coming towards you, or if you don't like have someone particular in mind, but you're kind of like, well, how are things going to go? Like I see with the conjunction card that something's happening here. There is a union. Spirit wants you to know that you are nurtured and protected. You could be feeling a bit emotional recently, or you will be soon. Also, listen to your body. Don't push yourself too hard. Like I feel like this may be a time where you need to sleep a little bit more. Or you could just feel like all of a sudden like something that typically wouldn't make you cry makes you cry. Like just give in to the emotions, allow them to flow, allow them to happen. Because I don't know, I'm kind of just seeing like a highly emotional state for you right now. Yeah. Pluto is also here. Pluto is like the Death card where it talks about transformation and like transitioning from like what you were to like what you will be. So you're kind of like in the veil right now. You're kind of in the doorway. You're about to go into the next room. Spirit is saying try to keep positive, try to explore, discover yourself a little bit more, put a little bit more time into yourself. And it's not in like oh, we need to prioritize self-care. I'm not talking about like putting lotion on your body, giving yourself facials, really taking care of yourself. While that's great and I feel like it's important, I'm talking about more discovering what you want. You have these questions in mind and you're looking towards the future for a reason. So you are trying to like say, navigate through this. Where am I going to go? What do I want to do? How do I want my life to end when everything's said and done? Who do I want there? You're kind of, and what do I want that to look like? You're going through this time of like self-discovery, and so Spirit is saying continue on that path, because it's very important for you right now to focus on inward and focus on yourself. And I don't have the Hermit card here, but I feel like this would be a time of introspection for you, where you're going to be a little bit more antisocial than usual. You're going to be wanting to spend a lot more time by yourself. He said, you are emotional now. You're very emotional right now. Oh, I see. Okay. Well, like doing things that make you happy. Exactly. Doing things that make you happy. And you don't have to put all this like focus on thinking too much or overthinking. You can just get out in nature, or you can, if you like working out, you can work out. You can cook if you like to cook, or if you like to bake. It's like doing activities that make you happy. But these divine downloads and guided messages are going to come through to you during those times. If you love showering, take a fucking shower. Take 2 showers a day. If you like sleeping, sleep. They'll come to you in dreams. It's like doing the things that make you feel comforted are going to help elevate you, right? So yeah, that's pretty much what I'm getting from Spirit at this time, is just, focus a little bit more inward and understand that like if you're not happy with the way things are right now, you are kind of in the middle of that transitory period of time, and continue focusing on what's not working, let that go, and just move forward to the future. This is a very expansive energy. It feels good. It's like the kind of energy that you feel when you realize that you're one step closer to your higher self, that you're becoming more in alignment with who you were always supposed to be. It's a very nice energy. When you realize like trivial things don't matter, when you realize what's really important to you. All right, so I'm going to work on your second question now via typed. So give me a second while I put that together for you. All right, Nina, thank you so much for your donations. I really appreciate that. I'm going to go ahead and move on to our next person. Nina, you're welcome. You're very welcome. Pretty Sensitive says I donated. If anyone else donated, please let us know. We typically only confirm donations once you guys let us know. Sometimes I get notifications on my phone, but not always. All right, so I have confirmed for one audio for Pretty Sensitive. All right, so we have some other donations coming in. Let me confirm those real quick before I get started for Kendra, just so I don't have to interrupt her reading. All right, Rising Storm, I have another $10 donation. Rising Storm, let us know if that's for channeled messages or like a 10 card reading, or what were you wanting to do with that donation. Thank you guys for ordering and donating with me. I really appreciate that. So there's someone named Confused that subscribed to the channel but never said hello. But hopefully they come back. All right, so this is for Kendra. 10 card reading. You got it. Let me alert Kendra that we're about to do the reading for her. Can you look into my finances when I move to LA? I'm hoping to get a server job that pays about $200 a shift so I can make $1K a month. Can you look into this job and finances? I just want to have more than enough when I move and settle in. Alrighty. I'm about to do Kendra's type. Pretty sensitive. Let me know what your question is so we can get that saved, and we'll get to you in just a minute. Also, Rising Storm, whenever you're ready, you can go ahead and post your question as well. Hey guys, sorry about that. Thank you. Everyone who's like, I'm sorry about your arm. It's like really not that big of a deal, but I was like, I have to step away for a second. I was like, I might as well tell them what an idiot I am. Anyways, we're gonna work on pretty sensitive. Queen, sorry, I didn't get to see your questions until just now, so I hope they were answered. So for pretty sensitive, your question is, why exactly did BLJ Libra distance himself? I want the channeled messages from him as well. Okay, so pretty sensitive. The channeled messages to be added to your reading, you can do 5 for 5 cards, 6 for 6 cards, 7 for 7 cards, etc. So that can be Venmo, PayPal, or Cash App. That's in the link in the description. So however many channeled message cards you want from them. And sometimes I give you a little bit more depending on what you donate. But let me know if that's something you're interested in. You can literally donate $20 if you want 20 cards. Like, you can donate however much you want. But it starts at 5 for 5, 6 for 6, 7 for 7. So pretty sensitive. Let me know if you want me to add that on to your reading. Spirit, can you please let me know why exactly did BLJ, the Libra, distance himself on pretty sensitive by deleting from social media? Show me what's going on in his mind. What are his thoughts? What was he thinking? You did. You sent about 20 minutes ago. I'm sorry. Let me confirm that real quick. Was that on PayPal, Cash App, or Venmo? I got the Etsy order for the audio question. I just didn't see Cash App. Okay, let me check real quick. I'm sorry about that. Thank you very much for bringing that to my attention. All right, sounds good. I can confirm that for you. Like I said, sometimes I don't know what it is about those mobile payment systems that they don't ever tell me. I get random alerts. Sometimes I'll get an alert that you guys donated to me and it's 2 days later. So I can't always count on them to send me these notifications, but I have it and I will get those for you as well. Yeah, exactly. What was he thinking? What's going on through his mind? Why did he distance himself? Please, Spirit. This is BLJ Libra. Give me some higher messages, please. Okay, this person is not or was not in a very good headspace. They feel, oh God. So the 5 of Wands is here, which talks about disagreements, not seeing eye to eye, arguments. It can also talk about feeling competition, maybe competition for your attention or maybe their attention, possibly. So this could have been just distancing themselves so that way they weren't tempted maybe for you or tempted towards you. The 5 of Wands is a lot of conflict. It's feeling a bit of inner turmoil and just a bit of tension as well. So, this could have to do with you. I can ask, I'll look into it, but I feel like it was but I also wonder if you weren't the only one singled out. If they just went on a cleanse of social media and they just started removing everybody due to what they were experiencing at that time. So let me actually ask Spirit if this was personal. You're both in other connections but friends. Okay. So yeah, I think it was too much of a temptation probably. Let me see if this was directed to you specifically. If there was other people that they also did this to. Was this directed to pretty sensitive specifically, please? Was this targeted? Yes or no? I am getting a yes. Okay. So Yeah, I feel like they feel a bit conflicted. There's something here about being on like the last lap or the last stretch or the last chance or the last opportunity for something. So maybe they felt like they just needed to distance themselves because they wanted to really focus on this other situation, this other connection, this person that they're involved with. The 10 of Swords can talk about feeling in crisis, right? This can indicate feeling like something's going to come to an end, or maybe that they're betraying someone. So they really want to maybe shift their focus or something along those lines. They could have been doing this thing where they're like spying on you on social media and directing a lot of attention towards you when they should have been directing it towards their partner or this other person that they're involved with. I feel like they were very much wanting to send you messages, communicate with you in some way. The Page of Cups talks about being a messenger. So it talks about maybe like they felt like by seeing your life, maybe, or you said that's what I brought up to him as well. So yeah, like maybe like following you in some way was a bit of turmoil or torment for them, and they just wanted to maybe they just needed to make a clear-cut decision. Temperance talks about tempering your temptations, right? So doing things in moderation, doing things above board, doing what's right, and not giving in to your human desires, being like mentally sound, like that kind of thing. And then also we have the Knight of Cups. So like I definitely feel there was romantic feelings for you that maybe they felt they needed to temper themselves from. Let me pull some messages for you as well. I spoke of boundaries, but he didn't respond. So to do this out of the blue was confusing. Like maybe he just respected that, or maybe he felt like he really needed to shift his focus onto his situation that he was involved in. So Spirit, can we please get channeled messages for Pretty Sensitive from them, from the Libra? Oh, I see. Yeah. You said this was way before the disconnect. The thing is about planting seeds is that it could take some time for that particular thing to be acknowledged. But that's why, planting seeds are so important, is because if there's information, whether it's something you want to grow and something you want to nourish, or something that you feel like you need to set a boundary to, by planting those seeds, maybe that person wasn't in the headspace to understand it at that time. But then maybe later on, they're like, you know what? Pretty Sensitive is right. You know what I mean? Like they do have a point, and maybe I just need to also listen to it. So sometimes people aren't always in the right mentality to hear what you have to say at a particular time, and then later on it clicks. So, energy doesn't recognize time. So it could just be one of those things where it just took a minute. Messages from them to Pretty Sensitive, please. Messages from them to Pretty Sensitive. I see life differently now. Okay, so it's kind of what I was saying, which is kind of funny that card came out. So they're seeing things differently now. I definitely feel like they feel a pull to you, though, because I feel like they want to... This is hard for them to be away from you. Like, I feel like they want to reconcile with you, but they don't really know how to go about it without taking things too far, because they really feel like they can't help themselves when it comes to you. They do miss being with you, like being around you, maybe. I feel like they do have some trust in you. So take that as a compliment, that they feel like they could have trust you with things. They feel like they need to work on other areas of their life. I feel specifically it has to do with this commitment, and maybe you were distracting them from their responsibilities, their day-to-day responsibilities. I'm getting that they still have feelings for you, though. That's what they're saying. I still have feelings for you. Pretty sensitive, thank you. An extra card ended up coming out for you there at the end of the channeled messages, so I went ahead and just took that. Like I said, sometimes extra cards come out, and I'm not gonna not tell y'all. I would have rather been on the same page than blindsided. I'm sorry, pretty sensitive. I understand that's shitty, but a lot of times people feel they just got to do what's best for them despite how everyone else feels about it. And maybe he felt like that was the only way he could cut the communication off, because if he did have a conversation, it feels like his mind could have been changed, you know. Mary, hello, how are you? Our free list is closed, hon. But again, pretty sensitive, you're welcome. Thank you for donating. So we have Rising Storm for a 10-card audio. Oh, sorry, Queen. I didn't realize you put that up there. Rising Storm, let us know if you're here, please. Hadia, I can answer your question, but you have to ask in a yes or no format. Taka, let me confirm that for you. You said, also, by the way, oh, you're asking, is it okay? Also, by the way, is it okay if I donate it for a mini typed reading as well? Just making sure. Yeah, absolutely, Taka. There's no one after you. So you're not going to like extend the line or anything like that by making someone wait longer. Go ahead and donate for, you know, another mini or whatever you wanted to do. If you want to make up the difference for the in-depth, you can donate on Venmo, PayPal, or Cash App, but that's up to you. So Rising Storm is here. Perfect. All right, Rising Storm. What's the potential outcome between me and James by the end of the year? What is the potential outcome between Rising Storm and James? Kendra, you know we love you here. Do not even worry about it. I'll confirm that in a second, Kendra. What is the potential outcome between Rising Storm and James by the end of the year? Show me what the potential is for their connection before the end of the year. Okay, so the first card to come out is love, compassion, dedication, willpower, motivation. So with love, I feel like that is feelings. I feel like that could also mean a fresh energy being brought to the connection, possibly commitment. I am seeing that things are going in your favor before the end of the year. But what you have to focus on, if you have not already, is make sure you have established a good friendship with each other. So that way there's like this ability for open communication, authentic like conversation, trust, and feeling like you can be open and honest. Spirit is just kind of really showing me like friendship is a key factor here in the way that this progresses. If you feel like you've been friends with this person for quite some time and like now you just want to know like what's next, then I feel like you are heading in that direction. Let me see. What is the potential outcome between Rising Storm and James, please? I do see someone overcoming their fears as well. Let's see. Who's overcoming their fears, please? Who's overcoming their fears? You, Rising Storm, are overcoming your fears here regarding this. I think that they are too a little bit, but it's a lot of you energy. The good luck card in the 9 of Cups is here, which talks about wishes being fulfilled and being very happy, feeling very lucky. Eliana said, just some confirmation for you, Luna. He called again today. Oh, I love it. I'm so happy. Thank you for letting me know, because I was like doing your reading and I was like, look, I feel like it's a yes. I'm just going to trust like my gut instinct. But like there was a part of me that was kind of like, is he going to? So I'm really happy that I was right. Okay, Taka. All right, let's see. Let's see. Will there be any commitments? You do want to get to know him. So you want to get to know him more. Okay. Let's see. What's the potential outcome for Rising Storm and James by the end of the year? So I see some sexy time. There could be some stolen glances, some kisses. You guys could actually like go all the way, maybe. But I definitely see the Ace of Swords as like there's definitely a sexual desire here. The world talks about feeling integrated, like things are finally coming full circle. What is the potential outcome? Like I'm just getting from Spirit saying like don't have like don't, what is this? Don't maybe move too fast. So I do have to tell you, I do have the 5 of Pentacles and the Tower here, which aren't always the best cards to come out when it comes to love and romance. It does feel like maybe separation is on the horizon for a little while longer. And the Tower talks about things kind of just blowing up, maybe unexpectedly or suddenly, but it can also talk about having epiphanies or realizations about someone. So I just kind of have to say what I'm seeing that way, because you said potential outcome. So like this just means like the highest potential of what could happen. I see like communication picking up, maybe because what are we at? August, September, October, November, December. So like 5 months. So yeah, maybe like October, November, I see like a conversation picking up a bit more as well. Maybe seeing each other more often. But ultimately, I'm not seeing commitment. Like I almost feel like there's like karmic stuff that's going on that you guys have to work out first. I definitely can see things progressing physically, and I definitely see more interaction before the end of the year. but things feel very slow pace with the King of Pentacles here. I don't know. I'm not quite seeing commitment. I'm like, yeah, I don't know. I can't with confidence say that I'm seeing that. Yeah, I want to take my time, get to know. So like, yeah, Spirit's saying like, really honestly, don't jump into things too quickly, because it seems like it could be a flame that burns out fast, like if you do that. So you definitely want something to be long burning, long lasting. And so basically just focus on the friendship, and everything else should come after that, but it may take a little bit of time. I don't really see him being the type of person to just jump into things without really thinking things through. This personality of the King of Pentacles, they want to be right. They don't ever want to do anything wrong. Like, the worst thing that could happen to them is if they were wrong and they failed themselves in some way. Like, they want to be right. They have to be right. Therefore, they take forever to make a decision about something. But the great thing about that is that when they do decide to be with you and commit to you, you know for a fact that they've thought this through long and hard, and that within itself is a very big compliment. Rising Storm says, yeah, karmic. So yeah, that is what I'm getting for you on that one. Lots of loving feelings. I definitely feel like things are going to develop as well on a physical level, and your interactions will be more frequent, but I don't necessarily see commitment this year. That's not to say it's not going to happen. It's just kind of what I'm getting right now. Queen of Swords says, I see it in 2023. So yeah, and I could agree with that. That actually resonates with me as well. You're very welcome. Thank you again for donating. We love having you here. All right, so next we have Taka for 2 typed questions. What's coming towards me in love? Bored with my love life. Thank you. And then the second mini typed. I just saw your second question. Okay, sounds good. So give me a second while I channel this information, and I will get back to you in the chat, okay? All right, Kendra, go ahead with your question. All right, I can confirm Liz, and then I am going to also confirm spiritually Gina. Gina, hello, how are you? I hope you're doing well. And that's everyone I have so far. So if I've missed someone, please let me know. We have Kendra, then Liz, then Gina. All right, so this is audio for Kendra. Kendra's here. Okay, good. Thank you for checking in. Good, glad to hear it. It's very good to see you. Can you look into my modeling and acting career for the rest of the year? HEA said she saw me going viral. Dang! So I'm curious to see if you get anything similar. Yeah, like I said, you really have to up that social media content. That was something I saw, I don't know exactly when. I think it might have been like a month or two ago, but I feel like definitely put out more content, even if it's just something silly and dumb and like it's a 10-second TikTok. It doesn't matter. Just get consistent content out there. I think that's very important for you. All right, so let's look into this. Spirit, can you please tell me about Kendra's modeling and acting career for the rest of the year, please? So I see a lot of interest coming your way. Seven of Swords almost feels like you have the upper hand. There could be a lot of offers. Like the Seven of Swords talks about you being like at the top of the hill when everything else is below you. Not to like be like you're better than everyone else. It's not that. It's just you have the upper hand, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. You have the upper hand here, and I feel like the offers are coming through. The Fool talks about, like, honestly, Kendra, I almost feel like you're gonna remember where you come from, but you're gonna get to LA and just feel like that's where you're meant to be. That's where you're supposed to be. Like, I don't see you really bringing any baggage from where you are now into LA. I think everything just feels like a fresh start for you out there. There could be some, what is this? There could be some feelings of like imposter syndrome because you feel like you're in the place that you're supposed to be, but you're also like feeling like maybe there's some competition. I want you to remember that you bring a specific unique style. You bring a specific like unique look to the table. And I really feel like there's probably not a lot of people that look like you. So Spirit is saying like, if you feel like an imposter syndrome, like if you feel like you're not adequate enough or you're not valued enough or something like that in this industry, just kind of get that out of your head. Because I think a lot of times we can be our own worst critic. So just, that's a little note for you that you bring something different to the table. I do see the Eight of Pentacles where you're working really hard towards something that you want. So I feel like the dedication that you have towards this endeavor is not going to die out. It's not going to fizzle out. You are determined and you're focused, almost like tunnel vision. I feel like I see someone wanting to take you on. Like I see offers coming in. I see like maybe contracts or commitments. I see someone like wanting to expand their relationship with you and network with you and get you, I don't know, because like the Eight of Pentacles is here, and a lot of times that can talk about commitment. That can talk about working hard towards something so that you have a, think about a guy who's going to propose to a woman and he saves all his money and he gets the ring. You know what I mean? Like, he's worked so hard. This has been planning for a long time. He's worked so hard, and like now he's about to get engaged. It's like, that's what I kind of feel. Like, I feel like you've been working very hard towards something, and this is going to end in a very good commitment for you. Like, the results are going to come through for you. He said, I think my uniqueness will be more appreciated in LA versus where I am, so I won't feel as doubtful. There's only one Kendra. Exactly. Sierra, can you tell me any more about the modeling and acting career for the rest of the year? Let me ask if you're going to go viral. Let's just see. Let's see if it'll happen before the end of the year. Spirit, can you please tell me if she will go viral before the end of the year? Show me a yes or no. Will she go viral before the end of the year? Kendrick, you got to get that content out of there, because right now I'm getting a maybe. Like, it could go either way. So I kind of feel like you have to get in the mindset and make a plan. Even if you just do all of the reels or all of the TikToks on one day and keep them in your drafts and then post them every day or something. Like, there's something to do with like consistency on all your social media platforms that. So I think that's why I'm getting a maybe, because it's like you have to make the decision in your mind that this is what's going to happen. Please give me some more insight on Kendra's modeling and acting for the rest of the year. I see you taking some acting classes. Yeah, you're taking acting classes when you get out there. I feel like networking is just a big thing for you. Like, doing things that's going to get you around the people in this industry is very important. There's something about a man here. Maybe a masculine energy that you're going to kind of take to, that maybe you feel like maybe they take you under their wing, like an apprentice type thing, or kind of get you in the door or something. But it's like a masculine energy I'm sensing. Now, this could be an alpha female. This could be someone who's very, driven in their career. We don't talk genders here. We talk energies, masculine, feminine. It does feel like a man, I will say, but this could just be, a very alpha female as well. But I feel like there's someone's going to kind of take you under their wing, or someone you're going to be very drawn to kind of work with, and maybe they're going to help kind of get you out there a little bit. But yeah, that's pretty much what I'm getting for you, Kendra. I see lots of wands being thrown at you. So to me, that feels like a lot of opportunity, potential, options. It's a lot to ask for, before the end of the year, because it's not that much time left. But I'm seeing a lot of good changes and progression moving forward. You could even be taking modeling classes, you know what I mean? Depending on the type of model you want to be. If you want to be, I don't know what the different kinds are, like a runway model or a picture model. I don't know. I don't know enough about that. But it feels like you're going to definitely be doing some things to kind of advance in your craft. Yeah, it feels like a mentor, yeah. You always know what I'm saying. I'm like, what am I trying to say? What are the words here? It's funny because I feel like, and maybe Gina can relate to this, but it's like you almost are getting, like, it feels like a lot of times when I do readings, I'm getting the information in a different language, and then I have to then translate it into English, and I feel like sometimes it can come out very skewed. But I realize that, like, when I listen to myself, like if I play back a certain reading, what I said makes sense. But it's like, as I'm translating it in my mind, I'm like, what the fuck am I talking about? What am I saying? But somehow Spirit just knows how to guide me through it. So I'm glad that you guys understand what I'm talking about on the other end. The wands be throwing. Yes. It feels good, Kendra. It feels like you're finally getting to that place where you don't have to wonder or question anymore. You can just live that life you feel destined to live. And that's exciting. You said, guess you are a translator. I see colors, impressions, texture. That's crazy. I hear a lot of things. I do see things on occasion, but not a lot of times when I'm doing readings. Well, actually, I guess I would say my clairvoyance has advanced quite a bit. And I'm moving out of feelings, interestingly enough. I started with clairsentience, and that was like my strongest clair ability. And I don't feel like I rely on that as much as the other ones grow. It's funny. All right, so we're working on Liz. Liz, are you around? All right, so I think I'm going to go ahead and keep the list open until 10 o'clock my time, 10 p.m. EST. So we have a little less than 30 minutes. So let's go ahead and just put a last call. But I will still take orders up until 10 o'clock my time. All right, so Liz is here. Clairsentience is your strongest. That's very cool. I love that I relate to you on that. That was my strongest, I would say too. It probably still is. I just think I rely on a couple others more, and so maybe like the dependency on that specific one shifts or something. You're welcome, Kendra. Good night. Have a lovely evening. All right, Liz. So the first card to come out is good luck. So we love to see that, especially if you're looking for some kind of change, or if maybe you've been asking your spiritual team for it and you're looking for some confirmation that good things are coming your way. So good luck is just like the Wheel of Fortune. It's just always good to see it. We also have the Courage card as well. This is striking me as Leo energy. Specifically, it talks about overcoming your fears as well. Maybe, I don't know why I just got the feeling that someone has a crush on you. Wait, hold on. Are you talking to someone? Are you in a connection? Because I just heard like someone has a crush on her, someone really likes her, and they're trying to overcome maybe their insecurities. You said it's been bad lately. I feel like someone has their eye on you. You're not involved anymore, or I thought that you were dating or like kind of talking or seeing someone. But yeah, I'm hearing that like someone has their eye on you, someone has a crush on you, they're trying to overcome maybe insecurities or like feelings of rejection. Yeah, finding. So it's like finding. What am I getting with finding? It's like the great search. Like, I almost feel like this talks about like an unexpected arrival in love, like something you weren't planning, something you weren't anticipating coming through for you. Yeah, there's a surprise happening here. There's something unexpected. You have like an admirer or someone's about to drop their feelings. Are you a bit of a homebody, Liz? You someone who likes to pretty much keep to themselves? Protect yourself, protect your well-being, protect your health. Be picky if you need to be picky. But I feel like there's someone who like has your best interest at heart, or like there's gonna be someone that's coming into the fold. Like, I think someone's gonna surprise you. Lately you have been. Okay. Because I am getting that here. I don't know if that means Spirit's like she needs to get out more. I don't know what that is, but so the family card is coming up. And you receiving answers. Reconciliation. Someone's coming back into your life. Blessings. Okay, so you have blessings in your luck. Yeah, there's just something about unexpected things when it comes to love. You know, your past when it comes to like your family, the dynamics, the relationships you had, that could be affecting your love life. It could be affecting in the way that you are a certain way or you react a certain way to something just because of maybe the relationships that you've had in the past. Maybe, for example, you feel you weren't protected as a child, so you protect yourself and guard yourself a lot more, and maybe maybe like you don't give things as much of a chance or something. Like, this is just an example. I'm not saying that's how you are, but I'm saying it feels like something has conditioned you to be how you are now. And I also see the family cards on the other flip side of the coin as like your desire for a family, your desire to build a life with someone. You feel like you've been giving up. So I feel like someone has their eye on you. There's a crush happening here. See if I can get a little bit more information on that. And maybe someone from your past is coming back. This could be the same person. Who is this person that has their eye on Liz, please? Do you feel like giving up on love? Yeah, I got the 10 of Swords when I asked that question. So, okay. So who is this person that has their eye on Liz, please, Spirit? Who is this person that has their eye on Liz? Air energy, specifically Aquarius, but could be Libra or Gemini. Oh, thanks for turning that on. Did you know you were turning that on? Yeah. Oh. I'm like been working in the dark this whole time. Yeah, so we getting a lot of air energy here. So Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I don't know if that resonates for you or not. It's like when I see the reconciliation card and then I see the judgment card, that talks about rebirth or making a judgment call, basically. It like talks about coming back together with something or allowing something to be birthed in like a new fresh take on that existing situation. So it does feel like this could be someone from the past, honestly. Who is this person that has their eye on Liz? Yeah, you said, yeah, closed off. So I mentioned Leo energy before. That is showing up again. Queen of Wands. Specifically Leo, but it could be the other fire signs. Are you a Leo, right? Are you a Leo, Liz? This may be you. It's a feminine energy. I see someone with regrets about how they treated you. 6 of Swords. They maybe feel like they want to right a wrong. You are a fire sign. Okay. I don't know why I keep picking up Leo for you for some reason. I think that I do that all the time with you. I'm not sure. I'm like, well, at least it's a fire sign. At least I'm on the right track. But yeah, I feel like you're a very stunning person. Like, I feel like they can't really get you off their mind. But something blew up here. We have the Tower. Maybe they're having these realizations now, maybe a little bit too late. Lots of masculine energy coming through. There's only one masculine that feels like they would be good enough for you here. Let's see. Who is this masculine energy that's good enough for Liz? You said that there was a couple of... There's someone that was closed off in the past. We also have the Lovers, so maybe a Gemini. Almost like they're having like these epiphanies regarding how they feel about you, and like now they feel like it might be too late. Righting a wrong, that's standing out to me. Someone who took things slow in the past, but they're thinking about like their future, and they're thinking, again, I have 10 of Pentacles. I saw like the family card, and now I see the 10 of Pentacles. This talks about feeling established. It talks about feeling secure within your finances, within your relationships, within your family, feeling just established overall. But I feel like this could be multiple suitors, but I do feel like there's someone that has their eye on you that you probably are going to be surprised by if they come forward. I know you probably want to hear like new energies coming towards you, that kind of thing. Not really seeing that. I'm seeing a lot of past energy coming through. But you have the ability to change that. That's why we do these readings. If you want to meet some new people, get out there and meet some new people. You ultimately have the control over that. But that's what I'm seeing for love. Last call, guys, for ordered and donated readings. I will accept readings up until 10 p.m. EST. So we got about 10 minutes left. Spiritually, Gina. Let's see what you have to say. And also, Gina, if you can let us know if you're here too. I just want to make sure you're in the room. What is the overall energy of the connection with E? You're welcome, Liz. There is a higher purpose for this connection. I don't know if that's necessarily an energy, but it does feel like it's like their guides and your guides, your spiritual team and theirs have put you guys in each other's path for a reason, that there's a higher purpose here. I don't know if that's something you needed to hear or not, but that's what I'm getting. I'm getting that you guys have a psychic or telepathic connection. I'm specifically seeing soul contract. Someone, maybe like someone with whom you identify, someone who helps you feel rooted, helps you feel grounded, helps you feel secure in some way that you can't explain, makes you feel seen, makes you feel heard, makes you feel understood. We do have the first chakra as well as the sixth chakra here. This feels pretty intense. I feel like there's parts of you and parts of them that you see in each other. And it feels... It's like something about them for you and something about you for them makes them feel like they got very lucky. Like they're very lucky to know you. You're very lucky to know them. This feels just like blessed. It feels, because I have this strategy card, but I was seeing that as like soul contract. And so it does feel as though you guys plan this before this lifetime, like this coming together. It feels significant. I feel like, I don't know, like I almost hear them like rooting for you in this person. Like I feel like your spiritual team is kind of cheering you guys on to fulfill this. We do have door to romance and happy family, which I saw as happy ending. There's definitely differences between you both. You guys think differently, you approach things differently. I think you're very practical, Gina. I think you're a very realistic person. You see things at face value and objectively, and you don't judge, and you don't go into things with preconceived ideas or notions about somebody. You allow yourself to get to know somebody before you make any decisions or form any opinions. And I feel like in some way he's similar, but I feel like he's more of a dreamer. Like that's kind of what I'm getting, is he definitely thinks and approaches things differently than you would, which could have you wondering like what this is all about or like why. But it's different. Like just because someone approaches something differently than you or doesn't see things exactly how you would see it doesn't mean that in essence you guys are not the same. So with the door to romance, it talks about a new beginning, bringing this new love into your experience, talking about this person maybe I don't know, because you already know them, so it's not like they're arriving, but like you may be seeing a new side or something like that to them. That you are being brought together by a strong resonant connection. So I was feeling a lot of past life energy. So there could be some residual like feelings and familiarity there, but I do feel like there is a new energy, a new tenderness being brought into this. And like it feels, I don't know, like it feels like the connection already exists on an energetic potential, but it's important for you guys to really ground this connection, and maybe that's why the first chakra came into play. But like I said, I do hear like your spiritual team kind of cheering you guys on and hoping that you can fulfill, I guess, this contract, or you can fulfill like whatever this is here that you guys, these terms that you agreed upon before you came into this life. No contact right now. Yeah. I mean, either way, it's like I said, it already exists on an energetic level, right? It's just up to them to ground it. Or at least I think I do, right? We are always questioning ourselves. No, I think that that's why the temple path came through for you, because they just wanted to make sure that you didn't think you were going crazy or something. Like you weren't like imagining things. Gina, did that answer your question? I hope that it did. All right, so let me confirm my last donations here that are coming through. All right, so Liz is confirmed. You're welcome, Gina. I'm glad. You're very welcome. I Speak is back. Hello, hello. We haven't even had a chance to talk about your night, really. But I'm really happy that I Speak that you guys are still in communication, though. I messaged you a picture of the selfie of me and JP. Oh, to Instagram. We took it last night. Is it Instagram or is it Etsy? Okay, so you want to know, are things officially over between you and P? I will check it right after this for the picture. All right, so Liz says, are things officially over between me and P? Let's see if we can get a yes or a no. I'm getting a no. I'm getting a no for you. So let's look into it a little bit. I Speak donated for an audio. You made it just in the nick of time, girl. Are things officially over between Liz and P? Please show me what is going on here. Queen got a no too. What is going on here? Okay, so I see some challenges for you guys. I see you guys feeling disconnected maybe from one another with the Five of Pentacles. Whoa, these cards are just flying out. Again with the Leo energy. What the is going on? He left for school. Yeah, I don't feel like this is over. Not in the least. The Strength card here talks about your influence that you've had over him. I think it's pretty unforgettable. I do feel like I want to be honest about maybe time apart and lack of communication will still continue for a little while. But I do see growth here. We have the Empress. This talks about things being able to progress. There is the vitality there for things to continue to bloom. The Empress talks about growth and fertility. So not saying like anything about pregnancy or anything like that, but I'm just talking about it's fertile ground, right? When you have really good soil and you have all the correct elements that you need, water, sunlight, all that stuff, you have the potential for something to grow. And that's kind of what I'm seeing here is like you guys have all the right stuff to grow this. And so yeah, it just doesn't feel like it's over. I do see the Ace of Cups, like another exchange of maybe talking about your feelings or talking about what you want from this. I think time apart, interestingly enough, is actually going to give you guys a little bit more fondness for one another. You're going to be thinking about each other a little bit more. I think it's hard just because distance is hard, but I do feel like you've left an impression on him. And I feel like that is going to come back in your favor. He'll be back in just, I mean, the thing is, Liz, is keep your options open. I'm not saying like hold yourself out for him in particular, but I really feel like whatever will be. And you never know. Like he could probably try to reach out to you before even then. I mean, clearly he started something with you. You guys went out a couple of times and, you know, knowing full well that he was going to have to go back to school, but he still wanted to hang out with you. Like, I feel like that's a lot. That says a lot right there. So it's almost like he just wanted to spend the time that he could with you while he had it. But yeah, I definitely, to answer your question, I wanted to elaborate a little bit more. Sometimes yes or no questions are very like blunt, you know, they're very like straightforward. Want to get a little more detail for you, but as far as to answer your question, it definitely doesn't feel like it's over. You're welcome. All right, so we have I Speak here. You're welcome, Liz. Absolutely. Thank you for donating. All right, guys. So all the lists are closed now. We're going to work on our last reading, and then I'm going to head out for the night. All right, how do I see it going with JP while you're both long distance? How do I see it going with JP while there's long distance? Let's see. I feel like no matter what, y'all are just going to keep coming back to each other. Like, I feel like you are worried because this does feel like a step in the wrong direction for you and your connection. But I really feel like you have to have faith in what you feel when you're with him, because I feel like you're just going to keep coming back to one another. We have a great big love here. So to me, that looks like the Ace of Cups. It feels like you guys may be separated, but the feelings are not gone. And I think that's what's going to help your bond. It's going to help you guys stay close. You have created this, I don't know, what's another word for foundation? I guess it's foundation. You have created this, like, I see roots of abundance. Like, I see roots digging into the earth. And it's like you guys have created this foundation with one another that, like, you're not going to find with anyone else, or you most likely wouldn't find with someone else. And so I feel like it's more important for you guys to nourish what you have and nurture it. And, like, for both of you, this is a mutual feeling that it makes more sense for you guys to nurture what you guys have than to try to look for it somewhere else. And you both feel this way. I feel like it's just a way for you guys to grow. And hear me out, I know that sounds crazy, but in the grand scheme of things, and I think I might have said this to someone else, but like it's making me feel as though if you guys can get through this, then you guys can pretty much get through it all. You know what I mean? And so I feel like that's going to come and give you some type of empowered feeling when everything is said and done. And once he's back, it's going to make you feel like, yeah, we really did that. We really made that. And it's almost like a origin story for your relationship that you'll be telling other people, you know, and it's something to feel proud of. I feel like you view each other as one of a kind. You see reflections of yourself in the other person. Yeah, so like I have the card specifically that says a tall tale, which is like the lies that we tell to ourselves. In clarifying that, I have the Tower and the Magician. So it's like I feel on a very objective level, you feel like this all could collapse. That how is it going to make sense? How can we still feel strongly for each other for as long as we're apart? How can we still, you know, want to be with one another when we don't really have official commitment, or you know, I don't really know what the future holds. Like you let that doubt kind of creep in, and it's like the lies that we tell to ourselves. But I think that what you really realize is that you do have control, at least on your end. You have the control to make this work. You have the power to see this through. And I think that's what you need to be telling yourself. And there's nothing telling you, there's no rule book to say that you can't see other people. Like, if someone comes along, that's fine. If you aren't committed to JP, you can explore that. You know what I mean? And you kind of have to just see, like, what's meant to be will be, and you guys will come back together. But you don't have to completely shut yourself off either. If you're not getting the commitment that you want, there's nothing to say that you can't explore this with someone else. And who knows, that might work, that might not work. You might just realize that you're, biding time, and you just want JP to come back because no one's really matching, no one's really coming close. But you don't have to seek it out. It's just, if it happens, it happens. So I'm kind of torn as like your friend to tell you, wait for this person. But it really truly feels like it's unmatched. Like, it really feels like you and JP are just, unmatched. Like, it I don't know. So I would just say, take it day by day, take it one step at a time, but just know that you guys really do have something special. And I think that you both mutually feel the same way about one another. We always come back. Exactly. That's kind of what I started off this reading. Like, y'all always will come back to each other. So what you can control it. And whatever is out of your control, just know, like, you got to leave it up to the powers that be. So if you can control, making sure that when he calls you, if you miss the call, you call him back, and you don't like leave him on red and that kind of thing, control that. Nurture the relationship. But there's certain elements, like, for instance, him moving, that you can't control, and you just have to trust that process. Let me pull it up. Let me see. I did not see it yet. Oh my gosh, you guys are so cute. He looks so special. Like, he looks like such a genuine person. He just looks like a really good guy. He's precious. That is just so cute. That makes my heart burst for you. I love that picture. I do not have spicy. I only have spicy for live streams, actually. That's a good question, actually. I need to, now that I feel like more confident in doing spicy readings, and like they seem to be resonating with you guys. Y'all were like my guinea pigs because I'd never done that before. But now maybe I should promote it on Etsy, like 18 plus. I'm not going to have time to work on that tomorrow, maybe Monday. But Queen, if you have a question for me, I mean, I'm happy to answer. If you feel like determined to donate, you're more than welcome to just send it to one of my mobile payment apps. But I'm more than happy to answer a question for you. I'm just trying to like think when I'd be able to do it, because I know you're kind of looking for an answer now. But anyway, we'll talk. All right, guys, you have a lovely evening, and until the next time, I will see you around.